one of the biggest issues is how to marry innovation with tradition. If you want to go to a restaurant and you remember 10 years ago you had the dish, you're going to go back because you traveled from far away. You want to get the taste again. Yet, if we always do the same food, people won't come back either. So we have to have the real balance. All the restaurants, especially here in LA, who were famous in the 70s and the 80s, they're all closed. We are open now 35 years with Spago, 11 years with Cut, and 34 years with Chinois. But Spago had its best year last year, the 34th year. Why? Because we constantly innovate. Years ago, when somebody asked me, what do you think is important in a restaurant? I would have said 90% is the food, 10% maybe the service and the environment. Today, I know better. Sure, the food is important, but I can buy a great steak and grill it simply over charcoal and serve it like that with French fries or baked potatoes. And if the environment and the hospitality is great, the customer will come back anytime. I think it's a whole experience. We go for the food, but the rest is 50% also. I want the chefs to be involved in the dining room. I want the chefs to be involved with the customers. For example, if they go and explain what meat we have at Cut or what fish we have, and they show it to the guests and said, this is the best way if you grill it medium rare, and then the chef brings it out and slices the meat in front of them, the whole experience will be different. I really believe if you go to a restaurant and the chef comes out and says, you know, this and this is really good today, or if you want to, I can cook you a little menu, how many courses you have any allergy, and then you get this great dinner, you're gonna say, wow, this chef is amazing. More and more, it's the human touch who is important in luxury. If you go to a luxury hotel and you don't have anybody at the front door, like the manager or the owner greeting you, and you're gonna spend $1,000 a room, and you just have somebody on the front desk, I don't think that is enough. You're really gonna have to watch for the customer. You cannot sit in the back office. So what I'm looking at and what I'm really thinking of now is the experience of the guest. What they're gonna take pictures of, what they're gonna tweet to their friends is so important to restaurants today. You know, 30 years ago, whatever the LA Times or New York Times wrote was very important. Today, you have critics, for good or for bad, every day in your restaurants. These days, we want to know where everything comes from. We want to know what farm raises lamb for us. Or I went all the way up to Idaho to the Snake River farm on the Snake River there to figure out and find out how they raise our beef. I wanted to see for myself how they treat the animals, because to me it's very important how they treat the animals. And our motto is also, you know, tell me how you treat what we eat. For us restaurant owners who really strive to have the top quality, for us it's an easy choice. We always buy the best ingredients. And I always tell my chef, we buy the best ingredients and then hopefully we don't screw them up. That's really what it is.